little froggy this morning. Just kind of hopping along. There's lots of these froggies out here today. There were some out last night. But this little guy, I think I saw one of his buddies. So you have to be careful when you're out here at Kari Gully. So you don't step on the little froggies. They're everywhere. Yep, there's two of them right there. See? One went that way, one over there. Cool stuff. Morning, guys. What's up? It's your boy XtremeKatfishn. It's about 7:15 Sunday morning, day 2 of the 20-mile Swamp Fox hike. We're at Kari Gully right now. Just been here for the night last night. I've pretty much been up since about 5:30, laying in my hammock basically. I got up about 6:30. When it was just light enough for me to start cooking some cocoa and stuff like that without a flashlight. I just want to kind of give y'all guys a tour of the bridge and the little gully area. So this is Kari Gully. I'm assuming this is Kari Gully Creek. My understanding from what Kari has told me is that this feeds out of the Wadboo. I believe I'm saying it correctly. I think there's two different Wadboo, so it sounds the same. Feeds from the Wadboo, so this is like a break off of that. Really quiet, really calm. It's got your little boardwalk here. There's your Palmetto sign right there. There's your tent. There's my hammock over there. Very quiet out here, guys. I mean, last night it was really serene. I slept pretty good. You can hear the bullfrogs talking last night. It's just really nice. Let me show y'all guys. So when we got here, we were pretty much out of water. So I know I was, so I had to use my filter to get some water. Initially where I went to start off was basically went up here, went down into this little bushing right here and got my water from right here. And I said, well, running water is going to be a lot better. So what I did is I went down here, kind of reached down, filled up my water bottle, and got some of that water from there. So one thing about the water out here, I have a filter that filters down to 98%. Cocoa. I have a filter that filters down to 98%. If you come out here, the water has a bit of a smell to it. When I filtered my water, it took a little bit of the color out of it, but it was perfectly fine. And how I know that it was perfectly fine is I basically drank a liter of it last night. I drank 2 cups of it. I used 2 cups of it to make my Mountain House meal last night. Chicken tetraroni, very good, by the way. All the Mountain House stuff is good. And then this morning I used it to make my hot cocoa. Terry, you ought to like that. Hot cocoa, Terry. And then I drank a lot of it last night. So I slept last night, got up, I feel absolutely fine this morning. The filter has done its job. Although the water looks a little dark, not dark, a little light tinted, but that's okay. I mean, that's because of the Wadboo. It's a black swamp, so you're not going to get clear water out of this here. But it did filter out everything out of it that needed to be for me to drink it fine. So it was a good deal. Like I said last night, I slept pretty good last night. Sounds of the bullfrogs were just awesome last night. No critters that I know of at all. Got up this morning, just fixed me some cocoa, finished my cocoa up. I think Dane and Kari are still asleep. And then I'll go and fix me some oatmeal. And I have a Pop-Tart, and not a Pop-Tart, but Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart I'm going to eat up there. I'm going to go ahead and break down camp. And I guess we'll go ahead and hit on the 10 miles. I figured we get out of here about 9:30 this morning. I'm in no rush. I mean, I enjoy it being out here, so those guys can sleep to noon if they want to. I'm fine with that. Dane and Kari, if y'all want to sleep to noon, y'all can. So I just want to give y'all one panoramic here. This is Cane Gully, and this is a black swamp, which is why you see the water looks black. But when you drink the water, it's not black. It's a tinted light brown type color, but it's absolutely perfect to drink if you use the Sawyer water filter system. Alright guys, so I'm gonna go ahead and drink this cocoa, get the oatmeal started, and see y'all boys in a bit, man, when everybody else gets up. It's your boy XtremeKatfishn, man, out here in Quartzville, South Carolina, on the Palmetto Trail, Swamp Fox Passage, Camp Gully. Your boy is out. Alright guys, boy XtremeKatfishn here. It's 9:10 in the morning on Sunday. Got everybody up here. As you can see, you got Dane and Kari up over here. Doggies are up. Everybody's pretty much eating. And just kind of rambling around, trying to get ourselves together. We're going to head out that way, like I said earlier, towards Canal Recreational Center. Sorry guys. Little brain fart there, so I want to thank the Cane Gully Creek here for its supply of water to us. And these pretty flowers, I don't know if y'all guys have seen these. I gotta take a picture of these. But night went well. I think everybody slept about as good as they can sleep outdoors. I think probably I'm the exception to the rule, saying that I probably sleep better in the woods than I do in my own bed. So but I'm getting ready to go ahead and take the hammock down. As you can see, I probably have already started taking some of it down there. And wind's blowing. It's a nice breeze out here right now. See if I can give y'all guys some of the statistics of the morning here. So currently, we're in Quartzville, South Carolina. And it is 63 degrees, no rain today, and should be an absolutely beautiful day. I think the high had said it was going to be 84. Just going to be a great spring day. Today's April 1st. I always mark April 1st with the actual physical start of spring, so I think it's a little further than that, but I always started at April 1st because April 1st is usually a beautiful day. So I can already tell you right now, these April showers are going to probably get in the way of XtremeKatfishn's hiking, but you know what? That's why they call me Extreme. So you're probably going to see some videos here if we get a lot of rain in April of your boy Extreme in the rain hiking. So look forward to that. But just kind of getting everything together. I've already got everything packed in my pack. I'm just kind of taking my hammock down and getting it put up and together, and we'll get ready to hit this 10 miles. We're going to see a big bridge today. But definitely gonna have a bunch of fun today, man. All right, it's your boy XtremeKatfishn, man, and your boy is definitely out. So we just left camp. And we're headed to Canal Rec area. It's Cane Gully, y'all see over there. Slept right next to it. And should be a pretty day. A lot of big holes out here. I smell honeysuckle. I think our next big thing is the bridge. A few miles up the road, up the trail. But back on the trail, guys. See you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we just passed mile marker 38 and we're just kind of taking our time up here a little bit. And it's kind of going through this is a different view. I mean, Francis Marion gives you a different view of the passage. I mean, every 2 miles or every mile or so, I mean, sometimes even every half a mile, it just kind of switches out on you. Right now we got this dense forest that we've been around. I hadn't been around this yet, I don't think. But interesting story. So I just I parked in my car at Canal Rec area and then rode with Dane and Kari up to Witherby and started the hike yesterday. Well, I get this text message right when we're leaving this morning from camp that I think it's Berkeley County or Charleston County, one of the two, saw my car parked at Canal Rec area and saw it as a suspicious vehicle. So what they did is they ran my license, got my address, and then sent somebody to the house in Sumter to actually check to find out, you know, why my vehicle was parked out there with nobody around it. And of course, those in the house told them that I was hiking, so hopefully everything will be fine. I think they were just checking and making sure that there wasn't any illegal activity going on, or maybe my car was stolen or something like that. So I'm sure they did all those checks and ran everything, and everything came out right. So it's good to know that they're checking on my vehicle. And when I called, Rose didn't say anything about the car being damaged, so everything should be fine. My car should be there. Hopefully they didn't tow it. Rose didn't say anything about that either. So alright, so that's a good thing. Cops are doing their job. I like that. That's what I pay my tax dollars for, and that's what y'all pay out tax dollars for too. It's gonna give you a little bit of panoramic here. Alright guys, boy XtremeKatfishn. We're at mile number 42, headed towards Canal. I wanted to show you this because this is pretty cool. You come on through the woods here, you're going to cross this bridge, and as you come alongside this path that kind of goes through the woods, you got this big, what used to be a creek bed that goes all alongside it. I think it's pretty cool because I don't think I've seen anything like this yet. It's almost like from a story tale, the kind of woods, you just kind of go in between the trees here. But doing pretty good. Temperature is probably going up. I can't tell you what it is right now because I got both hands occupied, one with a hiking stick and one with the camera. So it's not too bad. We just saw another snake about half a mile back. It was a rat snake. It was a pretty big one too, non-poisonous. He, unlike the first one I ran into on Awendaw, he had no problem getting off the trail and out of our way really quick. The other one I had to kind of mosey him out the way. But we're doing pretty good, making pretty good path. And I'll see y'all guys on next one. Should be the bridge unless I see something else pretty cool. It's your boy XtremeKatfishn, and I'm out. All right, guys, so we believe we're about to come up on the big bridge that I've been told by Dane is also a canoe launch. Is this the raised one? There's a bridge up here.
Oh yeah, it's probably so.
This has got to be it. Oh, it's all covering the hole. Cool. You got swamp on each side of you. This area is pretty swampy. Mosquito-y. Yeah, this has got to be that bridge. Yep, so we made it to our lunch bridge. That's where we're going to have lunch at, so this reminds me of the Watery Passage. Not a bad place to stop for lunch. I see a nice little shady spot. Oh yeah, this is raised. This is the big one right here. Alright guys, so we're probably about 10-20 feet off the water. On the raised bridge here. And what is this river?
Wadboo.
The Wadboo
Swamp.
Swamp River. It's one of the little rivers feeding it. Alright guys, let me get back with y'all in a second. Let me get this pack off my back. Alright guys, your boy XtremeKatfishn. We are at... Wish I could probably got something in my mouth because I'm having lunch. I'm eating bacon. So, if you look at the map, we are right here at the canoe put in between 42 and 43. Let me show you how the canoe put in here. So you come down this long footbridge, pretty long, and you come down to the side of it. And from what Dane was telling me, last time he was out here, this almost looked like a floating bridge because the water was actually up to the edge here. As you can see, it's way down. And I think this comes out of the Wadboo Swamp. That's one of the creeks there. You can see the flash flood warning there. But absolutely beautiful. This place reminds me a lot of Congaree. Love Congaree. And pretty much, you've seen some of the bridge. And this walkway goes around the corner. Not sure how far. But I'm just sitting here having lunch. And show y'all guys what exactly I'm having for lunch here. Trail's Best Bacon Jerky. I bought 2 of these, one for yesterday and one today. Pretty daggum good. So we got like 5 miles left, give or take. It's 1 o'clock. Somewhere between 3 and 3:30 we should be back. A break or so in between there. What we're trying to do now is we find like mile marker points, because most of our points of interest have been anywhere from 1.5 miles to 2 miles away. So that's a good little hike before you actually stop. So I'm not sure exactly what we're going to run into from here on. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to cross 17, another road, a dirt road, and then next one we'll cross is 52. So it's 4 more markers we got before we actually get back to the car. But just want to check in with you guys and show y'all guys. Let me give you a little panoramic here of kind of what's surrounding us. That's Dane. He's not part of the nature. He doesn't grow out here. And then there's the bridge that goes behind us there. That's the direction we're going there. So it's your boy Extreme, man. I'll see y'all boys in a bit. Alright guys, your boy XtremeKatfishn. What y'all see in front of me, yes, is interstate. And no, I'm not gonna hike it. I'm just telling you what this is. This is Highway 52. That means that we have less than 3/4 of a mile to the end of the Swamp Fox Passage. Now I still have more miles to go, but today the 20-mile two-day backpacking trip comes to a close here in about a quarter of a mile. We came from that distance there, about 9 miles so far, and we're about to cross this guy right over here across the way and head to the parking lot. See y'all guys in a bit. All right, guys. So 2 days later, 20 miles later, the end is near. Your boy Extreme has done 20 miles in 2 days on the Swamp Fox Passage. Hell of an accomplishment. And if you've watched any of my Lake Moultrie videos or my Lake Moultrie hike videos, then you will be very familiar with what you're about to see in front of you right now. Because that is the Lake Moultrie Swamp Fox kiosk, and to the right is the Lake Moultrie Passage. Here, via the yellow markers, that's where we came from right there. From Witherby Station. That's not right. We came a hell of a lot further than 15 miles. It was more like 20 miles. And now I just hope my car is there, because that would be a bad ending to a long trip. There's a lot of folks out here. All right, guys. Coming to the end here, and I was privileged enough to drag Dane with me.
We made it.
We made it, yes we did. Minus one person, but we made it. A lot busier. I think it's the busiest I've ever seen it. How y'all doing? I know that car. That looks familiar. This car keeps following me everywhere I go, man. Alright, guys. So 20 miles, Swamp Fox Passage. Me, Kari and Dane. We did it. And we're going to go ahead and get this pack off, get some water. We're going to pick up Kari and finish the day off. Y'all guys have a good day, man. It's your boy Extreme. You know what you do when he's out. Because I'm out.